Hello and welcome to my Bali travel guide. I recently spent a week exploring and eating around Seminyak, Jimbaran and Ubud and had an incredible time. Whether you are travelling to Bali or fancy a trip down memory lane, I hope you find this useful. If you are new to this channel, hello, I'm Shu. Consider subscribing for more travel, food and lifestyle content, and please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Anyway, the story begins in Hong Kong airport. Everyone, hello from my flight. I'm currently on the way to Bali and I am on the plane right now and flying with Hong Kong Airlines today. I think it's my first time flying with Hong Kong Airlines. I feel like this year I'm having a good test of multiple different airlines and seeing how each one is. So far so good. All has been a very smooth check-in. Staff have been very good, and I'm now sat down and didn't realise it's a 4-hour flight and they've got the full suite of entertainment here, so I can still watch a bunch of different films and stuff. Also, by the way, I'm sat right in front of the toilet, so if you hear the flushing, at least someone's flushing their toxins out, am I right? I stayed in Dash Hotel in Seminyak and I organised a pickup from the airport. The journey took around 45 minutes and the hotel itself is 10 minutes from the centre of town. After enjoying the welcome drink and chocolate snack, it was time to see the studio room. The bed was so comfortable and you could pick different types of pillows too. After check-in, it was dinner time. I pretty much spent the whole week eating around the island and I covered so much food, from breakfast, lunch, dinner to snacks in between. So a separate video solely focusing on restaurants and secret finds will be uploaded after this guide. But for now, let's cover the third thing on the guide, the beaches. These are my 3 recommendations for different reasons. The first, Green Bowl Beach. Though it's about an hour away from Seminyak, it's definitely worth the journey because it's truly a hidden gem. It has a flawless spread of white sand, a secret cave to shield from the shade, barely a handful of locals and sparkling turquoise water. It felt like my own personal slice of heaven and it was my favourite beach out of them all. Just beware, there's some steep steps you have to climb down to get to it. For water sports and paragliding, I'd recommend Pandawa Beach. There's an entrance fee of 15,000 rupiah, which is about £1, and it then opens up to a ton of local restaurants, street food stalls and mini souvenir shops. I hired a sun lounger, relaxed for a few hours and enjoyed some grilled corn and watermelon. Last but not least, if you love seafood, you have to go to Jimbaran Beach for a sunset dinner. Not only is the seafood fresh and delicious, but the view is spectacular, magical, all the good adjectives. There's 2 different sides of Jimbaran, so make sure to go to the 4 Seasons side. The beach is prettier and dinner prices are more reasonable. Next stop, shopping. Seminyak is known for its colourful variation of boutiques, jewellery and homeware stores. You'll want to save up for this one. Let's move on to spas. Compared to London and Hong Kong, the massages and treatments are a lot more affordable. Definitely worth checking out if you're in the area. About to do a spa treatment. It's going to be 2 hours at the Sundari Day Spa. Apparently it's won a ton of awards, so we'll be interested to see how this is. I've booked one called the Slim on Trim. It's actually a fancier term for it, but it's basically like a lymphatic massage. You get a body scrub, a 1-hour massage, and also a mask afterwards as well to get away unwanted toxins and fat. I am ready for it, and it's only about £41, including tax, for a 2-hour treatment, which is an insane deal. And they organise a complimentary pickup service from your hotel, so yeah, let's go. I'm done now and so relaxed on them and holding the camera straight. I feel like I am floating through a cloud made out of marshmallow and every light thing in the world. It feels great, and I've got this relaxing bun on my head now, but now I am starving. I feel like the lady pinched away 20% of my body fat and now I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna go to a place to eat shrimp. 100% recommend this place if you are thinking of booking a spa treatment, massage and stuff. It's so good, staff is amazing, so professional, and it's amazing, so relaxed. Okay, that's a lot of pampering. Let's move on to the best part, the cultural side of Ubud. I only travelled via Bluebird taxi during my trip there. It's reliable, can be booked via an app, and it's metered, so there won't be any nasty surprises at the end of the journey. The trip to Ubud took about an hour and 45 minutes, and I first checked in at Swahita Hotel. Okay, we're on. Hello and welcome to Bali. I've just arrived at Ubud and checked into the hotel. I'm staying at the Swahita Hotel, and so far the people are so nice. It's so nice. The views here are absolutely gorgeous. I've just come back from spending a few days in Seminyak, and it's a completely different vibe. Seminyak is more of, you know, in the city, you've got the bars and the nightlife and the shopping and the food, and here I really feel a lot more serene, a lot more calm. I'm surrounded by nature, and this is beautiful. This is so beautiful, so I cannot wait to show you what I get up to in the next 3 days. And so far, yeah, I thought I would show you a quick hotel room tour because I know we are quite close to the city centre. It's about a 10-minute walk, and this view is just insane. I mean, you can see a little preview from it here, but yeah, let's show you a proper tour. So are you ready? Let's go. This is the view straight outside from the room. How gorgeous is this? Sun is currently setting and you're just surrounded by nature, and it's so peaceful. You can hear the birds. You've got a cute little breakfast table here that you can come out and have your morning tea, they said. It's so pretty. This is the bathroom. Nice walk-in bath. This is where you go poo-poo, and there it is. This is me. Happy dance. Happy dance. This is the room. This is the family double room with the balcony outside. I am in a weird mood. You can also choose between nasi goreng, banana pancakes, or bacon and sausages for breakfast too. For other breakfast alternatives, I highly recommend Clear Cafe. It has an incredible selection of healthy but tasty food, drinks, a spa upstairs, and this fun fire pole you can slide from floor to floor.
Very elegantly done.
We have hired a car for a full-day tour today with the driver who's recommended an itinerary. This is the car, and it's humongous, and it's also air-conditioned, so that's good. This is our driver. Hello. You'll need either a bike or a car to get around Ubud to travel from site to site. Hiring a driver for the day costs 500,000 rupiah, which is about £27. It's more cost effective compared to a private tour, as most drivers will speak English and chances are will know the same things anyway. So when you go on Instagram, you probably have seen some photos of people on a giant swing over like the trees and the nature, and you're pretty high up. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. It is 200,000 rupiahs, which is about £12-ish to go on the giant swing. They strap you in and stuff, and then you soar right in the air, and it's a beautiful view. There's so many different photo opportunities here around different kind of swings. So this every Instagrammer's heaven right now because there's so many cameras. Okay, so for welcome drinks you have all of these different types of teas and coffees to taste, and then if you want to buy the new one, then you can see which one you're trying, and then also you can then order full ones. Have some Bali coffee.
Makes sense now.
Oh, that's strong. You can taste like all the grounds all mixed up with it. Strong. You can taste all the beans and stuff as well. I have mango steam.
Really nice. Should we take a picture?
It tastes like sweets. Ginseng coffee.
The lighting's wrong, so you get the light.
Whoa, that's so good. It's a bit like
ginseng coffee's really
ginseng, so good. It tastes a bit like chocolate tea, like bitter chocolate, like creamy. Okay, I'm getting ready to go on the giant swing. The adrenaline is a pumping, so I'm ready to be strapped in. I am the next in line. That swing was one of the best experiences It was so freeing, and it wasn't scary at all actually. By the time you're there and you get used to, you know, you're swinging around, it was just the most peaceful thing, because you can hear all the birds, you can hear me squealing, but yeah, it was so much fun, so definitely worth it. I know it's like a tourist attraction, but it's a good thing for a reason, because it was so fun. We're now at the rice terrace, and normally when I think of Ubud, this is one of the things that spring to mind immediately, because you always see all the beautiful pictures of the harvest. There's a lot of people here, so it's probably a good shout if you want to avoid the crowds to come a little bit earlier, but otherwise it is a spectacular view, so I'll leave you to enjoy it. The famous Tegalallang rice terraces are also about 5 minutes away from the swing, so it's worth checking out. The views of the rice paddies are truly breathtaking. Gunung Kawi Sebatu temple is one of the least visited temples, so you won't find droves of tourists here. It's one of the most beautiful temples with natural springs, birds and ancient shrines. We're now at a nearby temple called Pura Gunung Kawi, and it's a very calming, peaceful one. It's about 15,000 rupiah per person, which is less than £1. Just make sure to cover up, so I'm covering my shoulders and my legs. And actually, this is a look. Look. It's so pretty. But anyway, let's go and do a little bit of exploring, because it is so wonderfully beautiful and serene here. So yeah, let's go. Empul is one of the biggest temples in Bali, and it's divided into 4 parts. Allow yourself about an hour to properly explore it. It's most known for its 2 purification pools filled with 30 sprouts that is said to be filled with magical powers. You'll find the locals and worshippers queuing up to follow the purification ritual that involves them cleansing themselves from the first to the last sprout. The elephant caves were built in the 11th century as a sacred ground for meditation. Inside you'll find stone carvings, Hindu influences and intricate statues of angels holding water sprouts by the natural pools. This is a traditional Balinese kitchen.
Traditional Balinese there.
And this is where they make the rice?
Yeah, this is the rice here.
This is the rice here?
This rice.
And then they cook it there?
Yeah.
Ah. How long does it take to cook the rice here?
This one?
Yeah.
This is not long. The rice there.
This rice?
Yes, for all this rice.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So pretty. This is built to host the offering to the gods, and they put up this little bamboo bit here so people won't climb up. Yeah. Remember to return your sarong at the end of the day. Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. So that's it. For now anyway, as I plan to visit Bali as soon as I'm able to. I hope you enjoyed this video, and watch out for the ultimate Bali food tour video coming up, where you'll be able to draw over this clay oven duck with me. If you enjoyed this, please give this a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Bye!